Hey, this will be a video chart on GRNO. Quite the volume today, and with the requests I got, this is the main reason why I'm doing it. Just a huge volume, biggest it's seen since it looks like back here in late March, early April. And the important part was it did get the big volume, but more importantly, the price actually reacted to it. Sometimes you'll see big volume days like this, and then you'll see, the chart maybe have a candle that barely shows any price movement, or worse yet, it actually goes down on that day. Not the case here. Opened up even on the day, so there's no gap. That's always a positive sign. And then just really made nice progress throughout the whole day. So what I want to do is just kind of map out what sorts of resistances and so forth the chart is looking at, and also to go out of the kind of show the little pattern that it broke out today. So hopefully it'll get some follow through out of the pattern breakout. But we'll just kind of have to wait and see. So the first thing before I even get into the pattern is, the chart was getting kind of, walking on thin ice a little bit. And what I mean by that is if you look down here at this orange line, this is a 200-day simple moving average. And if you're familiar with technical analysis, you know that the 200-day is one of those key moving averages that pretty much everybody uses. So it's always one of those critical areas on a chart price-wise. And, quite a few times the price came down here, never quite hit it, but was flirting around with it quite a bit, but today separated itself, so it was a good sign that the bulls were able to hold the 200-day simple moving average. And that's kind of one of those things that maybe people don't notice, but this is definitely a nice sign of strength from the bulls, not allowing the bears to push the price down through that level there. Now, as for the pattern that was broken today, what we had was a little miniature kind of wedge, symmetrical triangle, whatever you want to call it, pattern. But this part here was a resistance portion of it. This part here was then the support. I should probably make these lines a little thicker so you can see them better. But what this pattern was showing was that there was kind of a... So let's just get rid of it today. So this is what the chart looked like before today. We had increasing lows but decreasing highs. Then you can see we got the break above, but more importantly got the close above the trend line with the increasing volume. So we now have officially broken out of this symmetrical triangle pattern here, and it's kind of a matter of seeing how high the bulls want to push it. There's still plenty of headroom to go. The chart pattern has just begun, so we'll see if the bulls can pick up some more momentum. But in terms of resistance levels and kind of battlegrounds, the first one is just simply going to be where the bulls ran into some profit taking today and selling, which was up here at 34 cents. And then the next one, which is going to be a little more key, is this previous high over here, which is valued at, and I'm going to make this a little thicker because I do think this resistance will put up more of a fight if the price can get up there at 38 cents. So I'm going to get rid of these two lines so we don't get too confusing, but just take a mental note of what the pattern looked like. So 34 cents and 38 cents are the two moving averages, or the two key resistances that the price will be hopefully approaching on to get through. And if the price can get through this 38 cents level, then it should have no problem heading up into the 40s and so on. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. One step at a time. It's first got to get some closes above the 34 cent level. In terms of supports, easy enough, like I talked about a few minutes ago. As long as the 200-day simple moving average can hold down here, then the daily chart, is technically bullish in the overall picture because we're above this moving average. But besides that, support, pretty much just that one. If you're a shorter-term player, you might want to keep your eye on these two moving averages here, the 10 and 20-day. But I think the majority of people are in this for more of a longer-term picture, so you're going to want to keep your eye on that 200-day area. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody, and that's all free. So it's worth at least heading to the website, checking it out, and signing up. So if you do have any other questions, please let me know. If not, one more time, this was GRNO. Thanks for listening.